In this video, we're going to learn about synthetic division. Synthetic division is a faster, more efficient way to divide polynomials. We'll walk through clear examples step by step, so you can see exactly how it works. By the end of this video, you'll know when to use synthetic division and how to use it correctly for different types of questions. So, let's dive right in. What is the solution when the polynomial x cubed plus 5x squared plus 7x plus 2 is divided by the polynomial x plus 2 using synthetic division? To solve this, you first equate the divisor polynomial to 0. In this question, the divisor polynomial is x plus 2 since it is the polynomial performing the division. So we'll equate it to 0. Then solving for x, we subtract 2 from both sides. So x equals minus 2. Next, to set up for synthetic division, draw a vertical and horizontal line and place the minus 2 at its top left side. Then within the line, you write down the coefficients of the terms of the polynomial that is being divided. In this question, the coefficients of the polynomial being divided are 1, 5, 7, and 2, so we write them here. Next, to perform the synthetic division, we follow 3 simple steps. Step 1. Bring down the first coefficient as it is. In this question, 1 is the first coefficient, and since there is nothing to add to it, it is brought down as it is. Step 2. Multiply the number we just wrote by minus 2 and write the result under the next coefficient. So we multiply minus 2 times the one we just brought down, which gives us minus 2. Notice that we wrote our solution, minus 2, under the next coefficient 5. Step 3. Add the numbers in the column and write the sum below the line. So we add 5 and minus 2, and this gives us 3. Now we repeat steps 2 and 3 until all coefficients have been processed. So, multiplying 3 by minus 2 gives us minus 6. Notice we wrote the minus 6 under the next coefficient 7. 7 plus minus 6 is 1. We go through steps 2 and 3 again. 1 times minus 2 is minus 2. Then 2 plus minus 2 is 0. Now, since there are no more coefficients to add to, this is the end of the synthetic division. The bottom row gives us the coefficients of the answer, so we must interpret it. To do this, we need to note 2 things. First, the last value in the bottom row always represents the remainder, and since it's 0, there is no remainder. Secondly, all the x terms in our answer will be 1 degree lower than the original polynomial. That means our final answer would be 1x squared, which is the same as x squared, plus 3x, plus 1. Notice that the first term of our final answer has degree 2, which is 1 degree lower than the first term of the original polynomial, which had degree 3. This is exactly what we expect when using synthetic division. Always check that the degree of your answer is 1 less than the degree of the polynomial you started with. Now, before we move on to some more tricky synthetic division problems, like working with missing terms or dealing with remainders, please encourage us to post more videos by liking, sharing, and subscribing. We really appreciate it. Let's do another example. What is the solution when the polynomial x to the 4th plus 3x cubed plus 3x squared plus 2x plus 1 is divided by the polynomial x plus 1 using synthetic division? To solve this, we first equate the divisor polynomial, x plus 1, to 0. Then solving for x, we subtract 1 from both sides. So x equals minus 1. Next, to set up for synthetic division, draw a vertical and a horizontal line and place the minus 1 at the top left side. Inside the setup, we write the coefficients of the polynomial being divided. In this problem, the coefficients are 1, 3, 3, 2, and 1, so we write them here. Now, to perform the synthetic division, we follow the same 3 steps. Step 1. Bring down the first coefficient as it is. Here, the first coefficient is 1, and since there is nothing to add to it, we bring it down as it is. Step 2. Multiply the number we just wrote by minus 1 and write the result under the next coefficient. Minus 1 times 1 is minus 1. So we write the minus 1 under the next coefficient, which is 3. Step 3, add the numbers in the column and write the sum below the line. 3 plus minus 1 gives us 2. Now we repeat steps 2 and 3. 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. 3 plus minus 2 gives us 1. Repeating again. 1 times minus 1 is minus 1. 2 plus minus 1 gives us 1. Repeating one last time. 1 times minus 1 is minus 1. 1 plus minus 1 gives us 0. Now, since there are no more coefficients to add to, this is the end of the synthetic division. Therefore, the remainder is 0. The bottom row gives us the coefficients of our final answer. The original polynomial had degree 4, so the final answer will have degree 3. That means our final answer will be x cubed, plus 2x squared, plus x, plus 1. Now that we know how to solve synthetic division problems, let's look at some tricky examples that students often get wrong. What is the solution when the polynomial 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3 is divided by the polynomial x minus 1 using synthetic division? Before we begin solving this question, there is something important we need to watch out for. Sometimes, when dividing polynomials, one or more terms may be missing. For instance, notice from the question that the polynomial being divided has an x squared term. Usually, when a polynomial has an x squared term, the next term that follows is an x term. However, this polynomial has no x term. That means the x term is missing. When students see a problem like this, they usually jump straight into synthetic division. But if we do that, without fixing the missing term first, it becomes a trap. And that trap will lead us to the wrong answer. Whenever we have a missing term, we still have to account for it by replacing it with 0x. Therefore, we'll rewrite the first polynomial to become 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 0x plus 3. Notice we introduced 0x. Next, to solve this, we equate the divisor polynomial x minus 1 to 0. Then solving for x, we get x equals 1. Next, as always, to set up for synthetic division, draw a vertical and horizontal line and place the 1 at the top left side. Next, in this question, the coefficients of the polynomial being divided are 2, -5, 0, and 3, so we write them here. Next, to perform the synthetic division, we follow the same 3 simple steps. For the first step, we'll bring down the first coefficient 2 as it is. Next, 2 times 1 is 2. Then -5 plus 2 is -3. -3 times 1 is -3. 0 plus -3 is -3. Next, -3 times 1 is -3. And 3 plus -3 is 0. Since there are no more coefficients to add to, this is the end of the synthetic division. Therefore, the remainder is 0. And the bottom row gives us the coefficients of our final answer. The original polynomial had degree 3, so our final answer will have degree 2. Thus, our final answer would be 2x squared minus 3x minus 3. Now that we know how to work with missing terms, the next important skill we need to learn is how to deal with remainders. As always, we'll use an example to explain it. What is the solution when the polynomial 3x squared plus 7x minus 20 is divided by the polynomial x plus 3 using synthetic division? To solve this, we equate the divisor polynomial x plus 3 to 0. Then solving for x, we get x equals minus 3. Next, we'll draw a vertical and horizontal line and place the minus 3 at the top left side. Next, in this question, the coefficients of the polynomial being divided are 3, 7, and -20, so we write them here. Then we follow the same 3 steps. First, we'll bring down the first coefficient, 3, just as it is. Next, negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. 7 plus negative 9 is negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 3 is 6. Finally, negative 20 plus 6 is negative 14. So, this is the end of the synthetic division. Now notice that the remainder of the synthetic division is not 0, but negative 14. Whenever our remainder is not 0, we divide the value we get by our divisor polynomial and add it to our final answer. Now, since the original polynomial has degree 2, our final answer will have a degree of 1. Thus, our final answer would be 3x minus 2 minus 14 divided by x plus 3.